Here we are with the SERES 3 electric compact SUV, brought to you by Unimo Enterprises. We've got a very nice white colored test vehicle today, and it's a sunny day, so it looks really great. Mahen is behind the wheel now. How are you feeling, Mahen?
Great, actually, Ashrak. This feels quite smooth.
And you are in sport mode, are you? Yes, you are in sport mode.
Yeah.
So yeah, as we can see, the sport mode does give you a little bit of slip. The traction control seems to dial itself back a little bit, which is nice.
Quite a nice driving position. The interior also quite minimalist, I would say, Ashrak, just like the exterior in terms of design. And interestingly, this has been designed and developed out of Silicon Valley, USA.
Yeah, that's quite interesting that, I mean, yes, it is a Chinese vehicle, but it does seem to have a global or rather Western influence to its design as well, and possibly in the way it drives. I mean, it seems pretty refined to me so far, Mahen.
Yes, so it comes in two variants. One is comfort and the other one is premium.
Are we correct, Bimsara?
Bimsara? Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
So the premium version is what we're driving right now. It comes with a panoramic sunroof and also a 360 cam, which is helpful and especially good with regard to safety. It's easier to park, etc. Like in terms of comfort levels, I think this SUV, compact SUV, is quite impressive, I would say.
It is. I'm very comfortable right now in the passenger seat. Both front seats are electrically adjustable, by the way.
Yes.
And
correct.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is starting at what, 13.9, Bimsara?
9.
12.995. Wow.
This particular variant though is 13.95.
Yeah, the
99.
The premium one. A very impressive price point, I have got to say, Mahen, because for what you get in here, let's say at a sub 14 million price point at the time of writing, at the time of videoing, is quite an impressive feature set. You've got your usual full infotainment system, you've got a 6-speaker sound system, you've got the all important wireless phone charger these days, and Mahen is going to give you the beans again. There we go. I gotta say, I feel like the body movements are very well composed in this.
Wow, quite good, Ashrak, quite good. It's a beautiful morning. It's Saturday. The sun is shining.
It's Friday, Mahen.
Oh wow, I forgot.
See, it's Poya day, and that happens sometimes. When you've got a long weekend, it happens to all of us. We're like, oh, it's a Saturday, but no, it's
Thanks for correcting me, Ashrak. So yes, Ashrak, like you said, this is a Chinese EV and it's quite popular in the Chinese market as well. And like you said, the practicality that this vehicle offers is quite impressive.
It's true. I mean, we were just checking out the boot in particular for an interesting reason, where we had to retrieve one of the seat belt anchors. Because one of the safety features of this vehicle is that unless all the seat belts are, you got a bit of torque steer, didn't you?
Yes.
So yeah, for the keen driver, I think they'll enjoy that. But yeah, this vehicle will keep ponging if the seat belts are not buckled if there's someone in the back as well. So a great safety feature that is.
Yes.
And remember, in Sri Lanka now, when you're watching this video, it is legally mandated to wear your seat belts even in the rear if you're traveling on a highway. Yes. And I really hope the government makes that the case for regular road travel as well, given our driving conditions and general lack of road discipline. But yeah, many of the new vehicles that we're encountering now have this rear seat belt compulsory kind of thing, that the vehicle will make a noise if you don't wear it, and there are some vehicles where if the driver doesn't buckle up, it will not even allow you to move the vehicle. The vehicle won't shift out of park or neutral.
Correct.
Which once again is a very safe thing.
Yes. And Ashrak, this is quite a stylish SUV, although it is a minimalist design. It's 18-inch rims. It comes in a standard dark grey kind of metallic color, and the vehicle comes in 5 colors: white, black, silver, blue and a red. Interestingly though, it doesn't come in a two-tone option, which would have been interesting to see, but it is also nice to see the sunroof from outside for what it is, right?
That is true. With a black roof, for example, it kind of does get lost in there, doesn't it, Mahen?
Correct. And how are you feeling, Ashrak?
Very comfortable, very happy. And now we have the vehicle that we are shooting our video in today has the black interior. There is also a very nice beige light brown interior that we are going to show you as well when we get back to the showroom. That is on a black exterior vehicle, which is in the comfort specification. Now we wanted to bring you the premium specification to show you, okay, this is the highest spec you can get. But of course you can select which interior you want and stuff at purchase. You have to get in touch with Unimo for that.
Yes.
But either way, Mahen, I've just been looking around the interior a bit here, and well, okay, that's our camera. Crazy that happens. I've been noticing that you've got quite a few, like for example here, soft touch materials on the dashboard. Okay, this is plastic, but here we've got some leather. Then we've got some leather on the doors. The air vents are like quite a funky circular kind of design to them, and you've got rear air vents too.
Correct. Ashok, overall this is a 408 kilometer range vehicle. So regardless of whether it's comfort or premium, it's the same range that you will get. It's only a few bells and whistles in terms of features that you will see as a difference between the two variants. So this is a sorry, I put the wipers there.
That's another good point to mention to our viewers, Mahen. This vehicle has got the indicator stalk on the right hand side.
Yes.
I mean, that can be confusing to some, especially when you're like us testing different vehicles, you hop in, hop out.
Yeah.
We used to encounter this when we hop out of a Japanese vehicle into a European vehicle or vice versa. And now we are encountering with some Chinese vehicles having the indicator stalk on the left, some having it on the right.
Correct.
But yeah, if you are the owner of this vehicle, you will get used to it in all of 5 minutes.
Correct.
Or less. So no problems there.
So now what I'm going to do is drive it a bit more and hand
yes.
over the wheel to Mr. Ashrak Wahab. Okay, so Ashrak is behind the wheel now.
Yep, and I gotta say it's a very smooth ride here, very smooth, very nice, and the vehicle just beeped to tell me that there's a motorcycle in front of me, so that's the active safety features that it has. Very neat. I like the 360 camera also, and one thing I really like, Mahen, is like so much of physical controls in this thing, like you have a row of media buttons there, your AC main controls are with physical toggles there, and then of course your headlights are on your headlight stalk. I mean, we've seen some vehicles where you have to even go into the touch screen to switch the headlights on because it's in auto mode most of the time. So nice to see those things, and even the cruise control is a stalk down here. It's not buttons on your steering wheel. So once again, this is a very, in that sense, even though it's an EV, it's giving you that old school driving experience, you know, being very friendly in that sense.
Yeah, fair enough. And the sound system in this is quite impressive.
It is. I mean, we gave it a shot, and it was pretty impressive. I'm just gonna give it the bit of
the wheels and this guy is in the
on the corners. Now I'm in the strongest regen mode, by the way.
Okay.
So you saw the regen there. Quite a relaxing vehicle to drive. I mean, you can adjust from 3 levels of steering sensitivity.
Yes.
I'm in the sport mode, of course, where the steering is noticeably firm, where I think to keen drivers, you appreciate it more. Of course, if you're in town, you can put it to the normal mode or even the comfort where it's like fingertip light. But otherwise, the vehicle drive mode itself is in sport right now. You have 3 sport, normal, eco, and well, you have more than enough power. Flow it and the vehicle just takes off.
Correct.
But what strikes me the most is the smoothness. I mean, this is a very smooth vehicle, I have to say, Mahen. Many physical controls over here for your air conditioning and your media, and on your steering wheel you've got usual multifunction controls which are proper buttons. You've got your indicator stalk on the right with the headlights, which are once again a physical switch. You've got your cruise control on a stalk here, and your wipers, of course, on stalks as well. And in that sense, it gives a bit of a more friendly, old school vibe to someone who would say be coming from an older internal combustion engine or a hybrid vehicle straight to an EV. Things are very familiar here. Like even your gauge cluster it's a digital gauge cluster. It's quite simplistic in that you don't have myriad display modes and stuff. It just shows you what you need to know. You've got your speed, you've got your tire pressure monitor, you've got your range and battery charge status there. So yeah, it's a very familiar vehicle for those who are scaling the EV mountain and don't want to climb a steep learning curve. And in terms of driving it, yes, it does go very nicely. Brake regeneration is also not excessively strong. You can't do one pedal driving in this, Mahen. But otherwise, yeah, very comfortable. Driving position is also nice. Power adjustable driver seat, of course. How are you finding the front passenger seat?
Quite good, Ashrak. I mean, like I said before, it is unassumingly comfortable and quite impressive, honestly. You know, I never expected it to perform as it is right now.
That is true. I'm just giving about 30, the power meter says I'm giving 38% throttle, and we're already at 72 kilometers per hour.
Oh, I didn't even feel it.
Exactly. This is an EV where you can get used to that whole, you know, EV driving experience of like instantaneous torque and that kind of thing. I mean, in sport mode, if you flow it from a standstill, it will spin the wheels a bit, but in normal or eco, it won't. And in that sense, you can modulate your power quite well, especially if you're coming from, say, a smaller engine, internal combustion engine, where you have to press a lot to get some progress. Here, even if you flow it, like it takes off, but you don't feel like you're losing control.
Agreed.
So I'm flowing it now in sport, as you can see, and yeah, we are already at the magic number.
100.
Yep, and then you can feel the region as I backed off there.
Quite good space, quite good options, and price point wise also this premium version comes at almost 14 million, and you got the comfort version at 12.99, so 13 million thereabouts. So an interesting option to consider, Ashrak, especially if you're looking for a new EV that is a compact SUV and you want good range from it.
Yeah, and especially something that isn't too much of a steep learning curve if you're coming from a traditional vehicle, you know.
Yes.
Because there is a learning curve involved, and especially if you're, well, let's say if you're like even an elderly person, for example, you don't want there to be massive change in your vehicle. Or even if you're, say, some even young people for that matter, you don't want your vehicle to be night and day from what you were driving previously. So I think this is a very good way to ease into the transition, where you still have a lot of familiarity going on.
Yes.
And in fact, Mahen, we haven't had to really interact with the touchscreen that much.
Correct. And yeah, Ashrak, so I think we've been having a good time in this vehicle.
Yep, so really thanks a lot to the team at Unimo Enterprises for giving it to us to test drive, and you can read about it all in Motormag and watch the video on RevMatch.
Yeah, and Binsara, are we the first to test drive this vehicle? One of them. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, that's what makes us happy. And Ashrak, there is one thing we want our viewers to do when my gimbal's going crazy. Yes, should they do, Ashrak?
They should always subscribe to RevMatch.
Exactly. And if you like our content, please share it with friends who may be interested, and we are really thankful to our viewers from all over the world, not just Sri Lanka, India, United States, Italy, France, Philippines, and so on. So I think, Ashrak, we're on a good journey and we need everyone's support to get us to where we want to be.
Of course, so thank you so much for your support, and keep revving.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are. In the back of the SERES 3 EV.
If you want to see how the backseat ride is, you may know from some of our videos that we check out the backseat ride of many vehicles, especially EVs, because of their smooth driving characteristic. And while we are in the back, Nimal is absolutely hammering it. I'm very comfortable. How about you, Mahen?
Same, Ashrak. So I have my seat belt on, so do you. And we have an armrest here with 2 cup holders. Seats are nice and firm. I like it.
Yeah, a good amount of padding.
And visibility out of the rear window. Some of these EVs, or rather more than EVs, the subcompact SUVs that we see have a very narrow rear window, and your visibility is compromised, especially if there are children in the back or if you are not as tall. So now this gives you good visibility. It's got a tiny window over here also.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, that little quarter light kind of thing there.
It's airbags here in the B pillar, C pillar also, and of course the A pillar. Yeah, so like you said before, USB port also to charge any of your devices.
Yeah, and the seats have seat back pockets. Each door has a bottle holder and what looks like a cup holder too. So ample storage. And ride is incredibly smooth, I have to say.
Correct. And like you said, Nimal was flooring it and took some corners aggressively, but we didn't feel like...
We didn't feel anything. I mean, it's very relaxed in here. So that means that even the fussier members of your family won't pick up a fit if you're driving a bit enthusiastically.
Yes, correct. So we got panoramic sunroof also. I think we can talk all about that later.
Yeah, those features will take a while driving. So I think that should be okay.
Cool.